let's flip a coin. Heads Carolina, tails California.
Okay, Andy Graham, Hobo Traveler. One of my viewers wanted me to write about packing, which is an incredibly complicated, difficult thing to make a video about, because you want me to make one video that explains everything I know about packing, and that's just not possible. So I'm going to write today, I'm going to tell you today just the simplest thing. I'm going to take one principle. Packing is not an event. It's not something you do. You don't stop and spend 3 hours packing. That's stupid as stupid. What you do is you start packing about a month before you leave. And what you do is as you're walking around the house, you find things that need to go in it. This is my travel towel. I have actually more towels. So what I'll do is I'll walk over here, and I'm going to leave. I'm actually going to leave Togo, West Africa, in a month. I'm in a big, huge apartment thing, and I throw this into the pile. So right here, I've created a pile. Okay? And as I walk around, I see things I need. Here's some glasses, some stuff. Here's some mosquito net that I pack on the window. And I just keep creating a pile of things that I need to take with me. Then I separate. This is my mosquito net. I carry this everywhere on the planet. Needed it worse in Brugge, Belgium than anywhere. Okay, then as this did, what you're going to do is this is brainstorming. So what you do is I always have this with me anywhere I go, and I always put down. Now these are my call to action things. I gotta sew a shirt. I gotta buy these scrub nuts that I sell on the internet. I gotta buy some rugs that I'm going to sell on the internet. And I gotta buy a big bag to carry. I can carry almost like 50 kilos with me. So I don't try to remember anything. Everybody wants to know what the checklist is. The checklist is that pile there. Anything that's not in that pile is still on the list. So basically, as I walk around the house, or my apartment, my hotel room. No, my life is simpler because generally all I got to do is pack everything that's in the room into the bag and then leave. I don't get in a hurry, and I don't make special plans to pack. I mean, obviously the last hour before I leave is completely trying to get everything to fit into the backpack and discarding things I don't need. You're going to forget things. And brainstorming is the problem, and truly the reason why you forget things is because you think that you need to section it off into special times where you're going to be able to think of everything you need and work for an hour. That's not going to happen. It's going to take a month of thinking, but the way to do that is to just put everything in a pile in one place, a designated area, like a big box or something, and then create a list, and every time you look at your door to leave, you got this thing on this list, and just keep marking them off. And of course you're going to have some things you don't need when you finally get it, and you're going to have too much for your backpack, and you're going to have to discard the things that are essential versus the things you can maybe buy at the location. The only thing I know that I always carry that is absolutely, besides the passport and the ATM card, the only thing that really is difficult is underwear and my swimsuit. Other than those things, I can buy about everything else wherever I'm at. I kind of enjoy buying t-shirts and clothing, so that's it. I have special secret pockets that I make sure I have extra of those. I carry them with me. I mean, I could go on for days, right? But right now I'm talking about forgetting. How not to forget what you're doing. Don't make it a special thing. Make it an everything. As you're walking around your house, keep inspecting everything. Do I need to take that with me? Yes, you're going to make a pile that's too big, but yes, you're going to have everything you need. Put it all in one pile. And then, like the day before, the day you're going to leave, you start slowly stuffing it into categories. But eventually you'll be smart enough to know all the different categories of things you carry in a backpack. And this is, don't make this complicated. It's just really just walking around, looking at everything you own, and putting it, and then creating the to-do list that you don't forget to do. And it's just like a business. I run a business. I've been running a business for 30 years, and it's. I have a note on my door. I put things in front of the door that I can't forget. I load things up in the car. I make sure that when I don't put this little mental note that says I'll do it later. That is just mind masturbation. You do it right now. If you think of it, you do it, you get it done, and you're finished. Procrastinating things is how losers work. Losers in the game of life basically say, oh, I'll do that later. They keep saying, I'll do that later. And they never do it, so what can you say? They just don't do it. I can go anywhere I want and do anything I want to do, because when I have an idea, I react to it, I mark it down, I put it on a piece of paper. I don't try to say I'm going to remember everything on the planet. Okay, how not to forget. Packing. Andy Graham. Okay, anybody that wants to... I'm focusing a lot more on videos. Anybody that wants to suggest something, they got to write me at hoboontheroad@yahoo.com, hoboontheroad@yahoo.com, and tell me what they want. Okay, thank you, Andy Graham, Hobo Traveler in Kara, Togo, West Africa, on the other side of the planet, doing absolutely anything I want. Bye.
Tonight, let's flip a